fitness friends, this is Aquafit Coach Stacy, and welcome to my 30-minute pool workout. This workout is best when done in the shallow end of your pool. This is good for all levels. You can take it up in intensity. I'll give you options, and we will be using equipment of 2 hand buoys. And again, it's always optional to use equipment. Let's begin with a short warm-up and no equipment for this part. Okay, let's get those legs going. We want a nice strong jog, heels down, and we're gonna put those shoulders back and down. Tuck in your abs, and let's keep those arms by your sides as we jog. Keep the elbows bent. Change those legs into a wide and then narrow jog. So you're going wide, wide, narrow, narrow, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Our goal is to try to widen up those hips and give them a little stretch. Bring those feet wide and try to turn those knees out a little bit to really open those hips a bit more there. Hands on the hips there, and we're going to do that high knee jog, but keep it wide. When you're ready, lengthen those legs and turn it into a pendulum. Start with the arms out in a T shape and then bend the elbows and then extend the elbows. So we're going to do somewhat of a chest tap there without actually touching your body. Really think about your abs being engaged to bring those legs up stronger on those sides. This is a full body movement. Drop those hands back down to your hips and give me a wide high knee jog. Again, we're trying to get those hips loosened up and ready to go. Start turning your body to the right, and let's turn it into a rocker right. That leg's gonna come up in front and make it a knee lift, and the back is gonna be a butt kicker. We're just gonna reach and pull the water in. Focus on engaging those back muscles and those strong pulls back. Bring it down to a jog. While using your best posture, I want you to jog in 180 degrees from the right to the left. Right side of your pool, and then jog so you're seeing the left side of your pool. And just make that little bit of rotation just so we can start focusing on engaging those abs now a little bit more. You want to use your tallest posture here. Brace that middle. Turn that jog to the left side, and let's turn that into a left rocker. Now on these ones, that knee comes up in front, butt kicker in the back, and we're just gonna do a reach down and then a wide pull back. That reach down, you can even crisscross those hands in front. I want you to engage the center of the back by doing a strong pull back. Last one, then bring it into a jog, and let's try to get those knees high so they're coming up parallel to the surface. You can even use your hands there in front for a target. With that high knee jog going, let's do that 180 degree turn. So you're gonna look from the right side to the left side of your pool, best posture you have. Now remember, if any of the rotation movements bother you with your balance, you can always stay straight ahead. It's always your option since this is your workout. Nice jogs. Now bring those hips forward. We are going to do jack legs. So open and close those legs for jacks. And let's swing those arms long in front. You can even do a little crisscross and then an open to the sides, a little crisscross center down and an open to the sides. Remember, you're trying to land with the full foot, soften those knees. One more, then hop that into a ski with long limbs. Now remember, on a ski, when that right leg is forward, that left arm is forward, so that way we're always using opposite limbs. Try to reach through those arms and legs to really extend through our body. One more, then let's hop back into those jacks that we were doing with the crisscross down in front. Remember, long limbs here. Try to keep those shoulders down. Keep those jack legs going, and we're going to change the arms into some bicep, triceps, warming up. You're just going to bend and extend those arms out wide to your sides, so palms up and then palms down. So we're just bending, extending, warming up those arms a little bit more. Take that into a jog, and let's make this jog into a butt kicker jog. That means I want you to really emphasize bringing that foot up higher behind you, almost kicking yourself in the butt. Once you do, we're just going to go across body, push downs of your hands in front of you. So engage your abs to try to keep those hips level in front. Keep those butt kickers going. Let's slice those hands across just underneath that surface. I want a little bit more rotation. I want you to keep those abs tight though. Now using both of your arms at the same time, we're going to do a reach forward, crisscross, pull back wide. Reach forward, crisscross, pull back wide. Butt kickers are still going. Turn that slice into a grab so we can use those hands to warm them up. Extend those arms into a T shape and bring those legs to a pendulum. Try to reach through both sides of the body there, trying to stretch out those sides. When you're ready, let's land with both feet on that pull bottom in a wide stance. And we're just going to start with those arms, and we're going to reach across to the right, sweep the arm, and then reach across to the left, sweep the arm. We're just trying to get some rotation through the middle and through those hips. So allow those feet to lift those heels as you rotate. Try to turn through the neck. So we're also rotating through the neck. The whole body's getting a little bit of fluid movement. Then go bigger by sweeping both hands together across. It's going to put a little bit more pressure in the midsection, so try to engage those abs. Last one, and then let's go to a tall posture. Sweep those shoulders up, back, and down. Pull in those abs. Don't forget about those abs through our workout. Okay, go get those buoys. Take a little water break if you need it. Come on back. Let's get ready to move bigger. Got those buoys? Are you ready? Now each move is going to be only 45 seconds long. There will be a timer to guide you. Let's get started with a pendulum leg here. So tick-tock those legs, stay wide. And as you do, we're going to reach to the right and left by doing some bending and extending of those elbows. You're stretching out through the sides, and we're trying to keep those shoulders down as we do so. I want you to work to your own intensities today, but I really want you to focus on challenging yourself to go that extra little bit. You're over halfway. Make sure those abs are tucked in. Those knees are staying a little bit soft. Finished up with the last 3, 2, then bring it down into just a very small pendulum, very small. Relax the shoulders. I'm going to try to get those hips to get a good workout here. So we're going to keep it in the pendulum fashion. So if you feel them too much, you can always take it down into a smaller range of motion. Take a deep cleansing breath and let's get ready for our next one. Widen up those pendulum legs a little bit more, and let's do a plunge down on both sides of the body. So it's a bend, extend down towards the bottom. Try to focus on keeping those legs wide if you can here, and those shoulders down. You should be feeling those abs and hips about now. So try to power through. Mind over matter. Breathe strong. Push through 10 seconds. Great job with those pendulums. Let's give those hips a little rest. Give me a jog here and let those fingers have a little rest too. For our next move, bring those buoys out to your sides in a T shape, shoulders down, and we're gonna do a high knee jog. But I'd like to see those knees come up and across the midline. Remember, those knees don't have to come excessively high, just enough to feel those abs working. Once you got it, relax those shoulders and just give me a little bend in the elbows and just a little bit of rotation. Try to sweep those arms across the midsection too, just a little bit and you'll feel it. Now, if any of the rotation here bothers your low back, please keep those knees right in front and engage those abs even more, or omit those movement. Super. Let's take that down a notch into just a jog for a moment here. Shoulders relaxed, out to a T shape again with those arms. We're going to change this into a 2 jog and then a kick. But on those jogs, I would like to have 2 high knees and then a kick. So it can be low knees or high knees. So you can go jog, jog, kick, jog, jog, kick, jog, jog, kick. And then with those kicks, I want you to use the opposite arm to punch across. So as you're kicking with the left, you're going to punch with the right. So it's a little brain coordination there, so do your best. And those buoys can be upright for less or on their sides for more. Amazing effort. Take that down. Let's take it into a wide stance here. And we're going to settle into it a bit with the shoulders relaxed. And those buoys, you can start with either both buoys pushing down in front for an upright row reverse, or we can alternate pumping down for that plunge, right and left. You can stay grounded and just work on the toning. But if you want to add that cardio fun with me, we're going to get those butt kickers going behind us. We're trying to do them in opposition of the legs. So try to use some coordination there to get those legs and arms going together. Use those abs, tucking them in, and keep the shoulders down. Let's have some fun moving. Finish it up, and okay, just a small gentle jog. Let those fingers have a little relax there, so just wiggle them a moment or two there, and then start taking those legs into ski legs. We're going to go back to our plunge here. So shoulders down, push those buoys towards the floor, soften the elbows just a little bit, and then ski with those legs up behind you. You really want to brace your abs and do not overarch your back. So let the feet come up behind you. And then once you got that motion going, we're going to alternate those plunges. So you're going to push and pull up and down. So you're going to be plunging in front of you to work on those abs a little bit more. But you really have to have that back under control before you add those arm movements. Try to keep those abs in strong, everybody. Let's see it nice and big if you can here. Great effort. Let's finish that last one. And then let's go ahead and plant those feet there. Let's relax the fingers first and the shoulders. And then once you are relaxed, we're going to take those buoys across from the right to the left. You're going to cross body punch right and left. You're trying to use that midsection for these punches. Remember, buoys upright is less, buoys sideways is more. And I'm going to try to add a rotation to the wrist. See how my wrist comes down? I have them facing in those palms, and then I have them facing down on the punch. Try that. Allow those hips to pivot with you and allow that back heel to move too. Don't be stuck to that pool bottom. One more punch. There you go. Okay, let's just take a small water break here. Give those wrists a circle a few times to the right, a few times to the left. Rest those shoulders. Pause as long as you need. Come back re-energized. I'd love it if you took the time to give me a thumbs up, like my workout if you're enjoying this. I appreciate it. Are you ready for the second half? Now remember those punches we did? I want to see those punches again, but as you pivot across the punch, I want you to lift that back leg a little bit. So squeeze the buttocks to bring the foot off the floor and do a little bounding. I want that knee soft as you do, and let's add some punches down as we do this. Let's get more cardio out of it. Just one more time. Set up for our next one with jack legs. Now we're gonna kick those shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna start with those elbows bent and the palms facing in. Buoys are right in front of the chest there. And then when you're ready, we're going to pull those elbows so they go long as you pull the feet in. So it's a little coordination. So as you jack in narrow, the arms extend long. As you go wide, the arms bend. See how you do with that one. Great job. Keep those legs jacking. Bring the buoys down in front of you with those palms facing outward away from you. Shoulders relaxed. As you jack the legs, we're going to do a bicep curl. So we're going to bend from the extended position and then extend, bend, extend. Try to come to like a platter hold and then down. And again, a little bit of coordination, a little bit more work for those forearms. If you feel it too much, you go back to the other position if you prefer. Okay, let's set it up for a right rocker. So start jogging with that right foot forward. Remember, the rocker is the right knee up, the left butt kicker behind you. We're going to do a crisscross of the buoys in front and then a wide pull back. You can stay at the surface if you prefer, but for me, I'm going to go more challenging by pushing it down, plunging, and then pulling back strong. So it's not just the plunge, it's also the pull back. You got to use those abs. We're using that upper body strength, and don't forget, we want that hamstring really strong behind us too. Focus on a deep exhale as you plunge those buoys even deeper each time. Come on, you guys. And nice. Okay, now just start jogging it with left foot forward because we're going to go into that left rocker. So you want to start setting up for the left rocker. Take a deep breath. Begin that rocker. So we got that left knee up, right heel comes up behind us. We're going to keep this arm motion with a narrow push pull. So I want you to give a strong push, narrow with the palms facing in, and then a pull back with it using the muscles in the center of the back. You're going to kind of rub those rib cages with those arms as you pull back. Try to really focus on being strong in both directions, that push and the pull. Let's do one more. Yes, take a breather. Rest those fingers, rest your shoulders, and then start walking those feet out wide. The next one I call a chest tap. Even though you're not actually touching your chest, you're bringing those elbows to a extended, then a bent position, so it looks like the arms are coming in with the buoys close to the chest. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and open. 3, 2, 1, and open. Notice you stay grounded if you want low impact. If you want more with me, we're going to jog those feet, and we're going to try to get the heels up behind for a butt kicker too. Remember, buoys sideways is more resistance. You're going to get a little bit more toned, a little bit more effort there. All right, let's see it. Last one here. Great. Okay, we have one more exercise to get through before we get to our cool down. So now we're going to do that jog still. Tighten up your abs, reset your shoulders. Now I want you to do a chest fly with 3 pulses back. Squeeze it closed. Chest fly. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, squeeze, close. So you're squeezing on the back. I want you to keep the shoulders down as you squeeze your back muscles and just pulse it there. You're in your final stretch, 15 seconds to go. And we did it. Nice job. Woohoo. Don't you feel amazing? Yes. Okay, we're getting ready to move into our stretch and recovery. I'm going to use my buoys. Feel free to use yours as well, or you can use that wall for some support. Let's start by lowering down into a grounded position, wide feet here. We're going to open the front of the chest here and then close to open the back muscles. So you're trying to extend and then do a little rounding. A big extension of the chest and then a rounding for the back muscles. Try to breathe deep. Just focus on feeling the stretch on both sides of the body and moving to the range that suits you today. Allow the buoys to extend out wide to your sides in a T shape as you reach to the right and the left. Your goal is to feel your sides. If you feel comfortable with this, we're going to lift the leg as you lean out to the side. Just lift that leg so it just lifts up to stretch through those inner thighs. Good. Try to reach through. Those shoulders stay relaxed as you do this. Okay, let's bring those feet in a little less wide. We're going to bring the buoys across your lap in a crisscross position. And then I want you to just open. Again, those opens to a wide T shape. So you're just going to open. And this time I'm in a staggered stance. And I'm doing a little rotation of the wrist. So I'm just going a little bit bigger on those, opening up. Plant the right foot, and then with the left leg, we're just going to go ahead and extend it behind us. Then we're going to tuck the knee in and then extend it behind us. As you tuck the knee in, pull the buoys towards your chest. And as you extend the leg out behind you, we're going to push the buoys away from you to help give you a little support there. I want you to lengthen through the body. On this next one, stop at your extended position and then bend your knee so that the foot comes up behind you. You can use those buoys in any placement in front or out to the sides to help keep you balanced. Make sure your standing leg has the knee soft, and we're trying to stretch through those quads a little bit more, so squeeze on your glute. Step in. And let's do some big shoulder rolls. So big that you actually bend those knees and sink down in the water, up, back and down, and in and up, back and down. Just one or two more. Set it up so that left foot is planted, and we're going to tuck that right knee in. And then extend long leg behind us. Again, as the knee tucks, the buoys come to the chest. And then as the leg extends behind, the buoys push away. We're trying to lengthen and add a little bit more lean each time we do this. On this next one, lengthen, hold, and then bend that leg so the foot comes up behind. Position those buoys to help you stay supported, but brace your abs too and engage your glute because it's going to make that stretch even better. Step in and come to a wide stance. Start with those buoys together in front and right at your chest, shoulders relaxed, your elbows are out. And I just want you to do a figure four sway to the right and to the left. Just feel a little stretch in your sides and then go more into those hips as you do. I want it fluid, controlled, make it just feel good. Sweep those buoys to one side and then slowly bring the buoy one at a time across And I want you to pivot through and stretch, kind of like we did in our warm-up. Pivot through and stretch. Just let those buoys help guide you to go a little bit bigger in your rotation. Remember, the hips pivot, the feet are moving freely from the floor. You're rotating to the point where your back still feels good though. Bring those buoys back to your sides and plunge them down. Keep your shoulders relaxed. With your best, tallest posture, lift long leg up on the right, toes pointed in towards you, and then long leg on the left. Take your time. Use your abs to lift. Try to stretch those hamstrings, which are the back of your legs. Feel free to bring your arms out to your sides in a T shape for a little bit more support. Again, they don't have to go super high, just to the point you feel a stretch on the back of those legs. Start bringing up knees now instead of long legs and coming cross-body. This is slow and controlled. We're trying to squeeze up, so we're using our glutes here, a little stretch. And you're coming cross-body to feel it even more. And here's our last one of the day. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down, and give yourself a wave of applause because you are amazing. Thanks for joining me today. I always appreciate you guys working out with me. If you haven't had a chance yet, please give me a like below and comment on what you enjoy about my workouts and things you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget, if you want printables to use by your pool instead of your electronics, visit me on Etsy. I'll be seeing you again real soon. Take care, you guys. Bye.